Tottenham have completed the signing of James Maddison from Leicester City in a deal worth around £40 million. Gabi, you're a big fan.
I am a big fan. I think this is a good price at this stage of his career, obviously following what happened with Leicester. I'm really curious to see how all the pieces fit because he has a lot of attacking players now. Kane, Son, Kulusevski sticking around, Lucas Moura, they're going to try to Richarlison. So I don't know. Are we going to see him playing deeper? I don't know. I trust in Ange, and I want to see how he works out. Manor Solomon is on his way to Tottenham Hotspur. Jules, we were so excited by him at Shakhtar. I didn't have much of an impact at Fulham on loan last season. He's 23 years old. He has an upside. I think his contract was due to expire in December. In the end, they let him go on a free.
Yeah, you know that FIFA rule, yeah.
It's more talent, by the way. I mean, this is. I'm sure we're going to get emails from Shakhtar president Palkin and his PR guy talking about how they're stealing players from his club, which to some degree
they're not happy. Yeah, they're not happy.
But where does he fit?
It's a good question. He had a good month at Fulham. You remember he scored, I think, 3 goals in the Premier League back-to-back almost. He loves those curlers from the left-hand side with his right foot in the top corner, that kind of stuff. He's 23. I think there's something there. We saw that with Shakhtar. Remember, he played in the Champions League as well, so he's got a bit of experience. But we mentioned them before, Richarlison, Maddison, Kane, Son, Solomon, Kulusevski. I mean, it's good
for a lot of bodies.
So look, it's good for Postecoglou to have loads of options. But even on a free, I'm not really sure if you need Manor Solomon right now. But you know what? The fight that I love the most about Manor Solomon, he's got an Israeli passport and he's got another passport. You know that?
What's the other one?
Portuguese. Like he used the same trick, let's put it that way, than Roman Abramovich.
Yeah, so no, this was basically for it's kind of like reparations for during the diaspora.
Jews a very long time ago in the 13th century or 14th century. If you could proven that you had some sort of
Portuguese blood.
Yeah, Portuguese blood from the 14th century when the Jews were expelled from Portugal, like they were from Spain, by the way.
Okay, so
then you get European passport. Hey, that's great.
Roman Abramovich used this, and I wonder how many genealogists did he get to trace his bloodlines back to Portugal?
So I was told you just need a letter from the Jewish Community Center in either Lisbon or Porto, but the Porto one seems to be quite loose.
Right.
To write those letters. And if you compare to the Lisbon office, the Porto one has had like 1,000 passports agreed to just a far more rigid process in Lisbon or something like that. It's an amazing story, really.
That's awesome.
There's nothing illegal, I'm not saying, the Solomon Portuguese passport.
Or the Abramovich one.
Or the Abramovich, of course. It's just that now, Manor Solomon is obviously an EU player for whoever he signs and not an outside of EU
Which
player.
Post-Brexit makes no difference whatsoever to Spurs,
England,
but still,
you know what I mean.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.